Before we start, I just thought we would take a look at some of the tools that you could use to complete this course. I'm going to use a tool called Piskel. So if I just Google it, it's Piskel. Let's Google it. And there we go, free online sprite editor. Click on that. And then if I just want to start drawing, I go create sprite. And that takes me to my drawing area. And I can start drawing. I'll get rid of my downloads. We don't need those in the way. So I'm using this tool because it's a free online tool and it's very straightforward. It's got all the tools that we need. Doesn't do anything particularly flash that we don't need. During this series, we will get to grips with, I think, pretty much all of these tools. I think we're going to use all of these tools. So by the end, you'll have a really good idea of how this particular tool works. It's online, so you don't have to download anything. And also, if you're unable to download anything, for instance, if you're doing this at school or if you're doing this in a library, you don't need to install any specific software. It's all online. Another tool you might use, if I go back to Google, is a tool called Pixel Art. So that's Pixilart. Very similar to Piskel, but it has the added benefit of enabling you to save your work to a gallery. So there's a sort of social media aspect to it. So you can save your work, you can have a gallery, you can look at other users' work, and you can comment on it. So it's like that. If I click Start Drawing, that's what you do when you want to start drawing, you'll see the tool is incredibly similar to Piskel. So you can, all the tools are pretty much the same. The reason I'm not using it for this course is this, because if you want to use it for free, it shows you adverts and you just have to click on them. It's actually not too annoying. You just get used to clicking on them and closing them. But it does show you adverts every couple of minutes. So I didn't want that when I was trying to demonstrate things. So that's why I'm using Piskel rather than Pixel Art. But as I say, it does have a social media aspect. You can put your own work on the website. People can comment on it. Got quite a good responsible online safety policy. So that's good too. If you're doing this with children, if you're a parent, if you're a teacher, or even if you are a child. So those are my two web-based tools. Let's go back to Google. If you want to install something on your computer, a tool that's very popular is Asprite. Asprite. Let's have a look at that. So you do have to pay for this, but it is very popular amongst artists that produce pixel art. Works in a similar way to the other tools that I've shown you. So yeah, if you want to buy something and install it, this is pretty much the most popular tool I find. If you want to download it but not pay for it, let me go back to Google. There's a tool called LibreSprite. So it's LibreSprite. Click on that. And you can install that from this GitHub page here. If you want to use it, look, you've got a choice of what you want to install it for. So that is a tool that you install on your PC, kind of similar to Asprite, I think. And you can use that and you don't have to pay for it. So up to you what you use. All of these tools are pretty similar in what they do. Apart from some Googling, I think you'll be okay to use whatever tool you want for this series.